Have you ever like imagined um, controlling your phone just by thinking about it?
Wow.
It's like you think it happens.
Yeah,
Well, that's what Neuralink is aiming for.
that's right.
This company founded by Elon Musk.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. We're going to dive deep into it today.
Sounds good.
I mean, this is like cutting edge technology, right? Brain computer interface.
Yeah, a BCI.
Yeah, BCI, that's what they call it. And it could like change everything.
It really could.
How we interact with technology,
Absolutely.
how we treat neurological disorders.
Yep.
I mean, think about it. Restoring mobility to people who are paralyzed.
I mean, that's one of the big ones, right? Like
It's huge.
helping people who have lost mobility regain that.
Yeah, I remember seeing those videos of monkeys playing Pong with their minds.
Oh, yeah. Those
That was a few years ago.
were amazing.
But it's not just monkeys anymore.
No, not at all.
They're moving on to human trials, which is exciting, but also kind of freaky.
It is, yeah.
To think about having a chip implanted in your brain.
It's definitely a big step.
So what exactly is this Neuralink device?
So essentially, it's this like tiny little chip, like the size of a coin,
Okay.
and it gets implanted in your skull, and it uses these super thin threads, thinner than a human hair,
Wow.
to connect directly to your brain.
Directly to your brain.
Directly to your brain.
So is this like reading my mind?
Well, it's not reading your mind in like the, it knows your deepest, darkest secrets kind of way, but
Yeah.
it is detecting the electrical signals from your neurons.
Okay.
So it's basically like eavesdropping on the conversations happening in your head.
So then it interprets those signals, right? To
Right.
like turn them into action.
Yeah, like digital commands.
Like I could move a cursor on a screen or
Exactly.
type an email,
Yep.
all just by thinking about it.
All just by thinking.
Whoa.
So you can browse the web, you can control your devices, all with your thoughts.
So like no more fumbling with my phone when I'm walking down the street.
No more fumbling. That's the idea.
Sign me up.
Right.
But wouldn't I have like an antenna sticking out of my head or something?
No.
How does that work?
They designed it to be cosmetically invisible.
Invisible?
So the chip is implanted beneath the skin.
Really?
You wouldn't even know it's there.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got the FDA approval for human trials, right?
They did, yes. Huge step forward.
That's big.
Yeah.
Big milestone.
But I read they only have like 2 patients so far.
Yeah, very early stages.
And that one of them had problems with loose wires.
Yeah, I mean, with any new technology, especially something this complex, you're going to have hiccups along the way.
Of course, yeah.
And the important thing is that Neuralink is using these trials to learn, to improve, to make sure the device is safe and effective.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There's also a trial happening in Canada, right?
That's right, the Can Prime study.
And they're working with people with quadriplegia.
Yeah, specifically folks with quadriplegia. So the goal is to give them back control using this technology over digital devices.
Exactly. So they can communicate, they can access information.
Using their thoughts.
Just with their thoughts.
That's got to be life-changing.
I mean, imagine you've lost the ability to move your limbs, and now you can control things in your environment again.
Yeah, you're regaining that independence.
Exactly. It's incredibly powerful.
But to do this on a larger scale, they're going to need a lot of these devices.
Right. And they know that, which is why they're in the middle of a huge hiring spree right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bringing in technicians to ramp up production. They're getting ready for the future.
Yeah, their job posting mentioned something about restoring autonomy to those with unmet medical needs.
Right.
It really highlights the impact this technology could have.
I mean, we're talking about potentially changing millions of lives.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And this is just the beginning, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Elon Musk has even bigger plans for Neuralink,
Oh, absolutely. He's talked about enhancing our cognitive abilities.
like making us smarter.
Yeah, like improving our memory, our processing speed.
Wow.
Even, and this is where it gets really wild, enabling brain-to-brain communication.
Brain-to-brain communication.
Yeah, imagine a world where you can share thoughts and feelings directly.
Without even speaking.
Without speaking, without writing, just pure thought transfer.
That sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It does, doesn't it?
It's not even possible.
Well, it's definitely still in the realm of speculation.
Right.
There are huge technical challenges, ethical concerns, but the fact that it's even being considered is mind-blowing.
Yeah, it really makes you think about the future, right?
Definitely.
Like, what does it even mean to be human if we can merge our minds with technology like this?
Yeah, it's a big question.
So where does Neuralink go from here? What's next?
Well, the human trials are ongoing. Production is scaling up.
Right.
Still early days, but The potential is immense. I mean, this technology could revolutionize medical treatment, and
Yeah.
it could fundamentally change our relationship with technology.
This is all so exciting.
It is.
But it also raises a lot of questions like, what if Neuralink actually succeeds?
Right.
What happens then?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
if this technology becomes widely available, we're going to have to grapple with some really complex issues,
Like what?
like privacy, autonomy, the very definition of what it means to be human in a world where our minds can be connected.
Wow.
It's a
Yeah.
conversation we need to start having now as this technology develops.
Yeah, before it's too late.
Exactly.
I think that's a good place to leave it for today.
I agree.
This has been quite a deep dive into Neuralink.
It has.
Really fascinating stuff.
It is.
So for everyone listening, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah.
Do you think this is a good thing for humanity?
Right. What are the ethical implications?
Yeah,
Let us know.
this is something we're going to have to keep an eye on, that's for sure.
For sure.
The future is coming, and it's coming fast.
It is.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.